the sweats, the thoughts that comes in, the glance at the crowd of 1,000 people that are waiting for you to mount that stage. The people who are confused and have lots of questions to ask you, you are the key to their answers. Have you ever been in a situation like this? The thought that comes in, what if I fail? What if I slip on the stage? What if my paper slip out of my hands? What if I pronounce a word incorrectly? These are normal things. These are things that are common to you as a young girl growing up who wants to create a huge impact on the lives of people. So today, to my girls, we are going to be discussing fear. I think this is something that everybody has. Fear is very common. I'm yet to see someone without fear. But the crucial point is, would you rather allow this fear to conquer you? Would you rather hide behind this great talent and ability that God has given you to create an impact out there, and let it just be overridden by fear? No. So I attended this seminar of a leadership program called Central Leadership Program. And then there was this particular quote that one of our faculty gave to me, and I would like to read this about fear. Then we can discuss. It says, what fear does is deprive you of power by making you think you don't have any. If you don't believe you can do something, it's not only unlikely that you can't do it, it's guaranteed that you won't even try. Which is why we need more people to break out of this mentality. Forget fatalism. Take control of your life as Nightingale did. Reject the pessimistic view that we are the mercies of forces beyond our control. Yes, you can do something. You must. Each one of us has within our hands the power to end our own captivity. Each one of us has the means to assert our agency. It begins with a choice, but it's ensured by action. I like the word. It's one thing to make a choice or decide something, and there's another thing for you to take actions. I believe we've all come up with ideas. There were times where God gave me certain ideas, and then I have this note where I write, okay, ideas, and then I write it down. And then I'll go back to it and I realize I've checked some, but others I'm not checked. Why? Because I'm afraid. Can I do this? This is me. Can I do it? And then I thought to myself, maybe I can't. See, the fear of the future, as long as you are not God, my girls, listen, as long as you are not God and you are human being, you have it will come. So what if I fail? What if I do this? What if people think that, oh, this is so big? I mean, this is so huge for a person like me. I will encourage you to read this book, Courage is Calling, and Do Hard Things. Society has given us certain responsibilities as adolescents that as long as you are 13 years, you can't do this, you can't do it. You're meant to come up with something like, oh, shut up, who are you? Why do you have to even drink such a... It happened to me. I had a position from close people around me, people that I thought were going to support me, but they didn't, because they felt like, you don't have anything, you don't have the resources, so how can you just dream of something big? And they also feel like people who had more resources than I did could not even embark on such journey or task. So why am I taking such risks as a young person that they believe I have nothing, but I have God. So the fear is going to come, my dear. You are going to get opposition from the people you trust, people around you. It may even be your family, but only if you are determined that God gave you this idea, and so therefore He will equip you for you to embark on this. You can do it. Just think about it. What are the chances that people's lives are going to be at stake if I don't take on this journey? And it will be so funny that God will give you the idea, you don't do it. In some few months to come, you see other people doing this for you. You're like, oh, God gave this to you. Why didn't you take that action? The second one is this. Look at this picture. There is a lot of cars in traffic. And then I'll just be with two things. One, delay is not denial. Just look at this person. This car, whoever is driving this car, he's very far away from the destination. But it does not mean he's not going to get there. It does not mean she is not going to get there. The pressure that comes when you complete schools and you see your friends in school I'm going for lectures, I'm going to this, I'm going to that. I'm not saying you should hate it. My dear, be happy for them because it's their time. What you have to do is learn through the process. Wherever God has placed you right now, there is something that you would need. Every experiences count in your life as an individual for wherever God is taking you to. So if your friends find themselves in schools and you are finding yourself in the home trying to help your mom sell pepper or water, what experiences what skills can you gather from whatever job that you deem is so menial? What experience or what skills can you gain from it? Learn it. And then when it gets to your turn, you will be there. Don't be jealous. Don't envy anybody because that one will even delay you more and more and more. If you don't get the experience, God will bring you back. It may not be the same situation. It may be a different situation, but realize that it's still the same. So my girls, no matter the fear that comes our way, it means there is something, you're about to do something extraordinary. I will never oppose you when I know you're going to do something ordinary. I won't do that. I will only oppose you when I know there is something extraordinary that you're about to embark on, and I'm afraid of who you may turn out to be. So, and trust me, one last thing, anytime you take on a huge role, that is when you realize that your values have been sharpened. So I'll end here. Until then, don't let your fear overcome you. After the decision, after the thought, after the ideas, take action, and delay is not denial. You will get there. Don't forget, I'll meet you on the table of billionaire yet anointed people. Be kind in your words and in your actions. Stay blessed. Bye.